Hey, what's up, guys? This is Hunter here. Today I have some good and some bad news. And some kind of I don't know how to explain news. It's a big mess. I'm gonna get you guys right into this. So I'll start with the bad news. Um, Over the weekend I went to Dillon, Colorado, just for a family vacation. Just kind of hung out, and it was really fun. And I left my fish alone. They didn't get any food or anything. But I'd fed them Friday morning, and then I came back Monday, and I was going to feed them all, and it was all going to be great and just fine. Well, in the weekend, in those 2 or 3 days that I was gone, some of the fish, actually, in the big tank in the 180, all the fish got ick. They all got ick. And if you're an experienced fish keeper, you know that means that a lot of them are going to die unless you treat them right away, because it can kill pretty fast. And so I come back and there's already 2 dead fish in the tanks, and there's 3 that look like they're about to die. So far, guys, 4 have died. This is now Tuesday night. Guys, 4 have died. So the 2 convicts died. The flowerhorn from Thailand died. And one of the Jack Dempseys died. I also have the upside down catfish that looks like he's about to die. One of the other Jack Dempseys looks like he's about to die. The suckerfish look just fine, which is awesome. The Jack Dempseys look a little hurt. Some of them seem like they're going to die. Some of them maybe survive. I don't know. The Oscars, they have ick all over them, but they don't look like they're about to die. So there's a chance that they might survive. I'm going to show you guys a little clip of all the fish. I really don't know what to say, guys. And I wanted to tell you guys about this and show you guys this because, like, I know that it's hard and everyone goes through these kinds of mistakes. There's not much you guys can do other than try to save them. Like, this wasn't, I'd like to say that it's not my fault, but I mean, I can't say that for sure. But the good news is it's not in any of the other tanks, so I don't know what caused it, because there's nothing other than, like, the fish themselves. There's nothing really different about any of the tanks. I use the same water, use the same food. That's really it. So I don't know how this would happen, how all the fish would all of a sudden have ick. And the sad thing is like, a lot of them, they didn't have food or they didn't have, none of them had any food in their digestive systems, so they didn't really have the energy to fight off ick as well. And I feel like that's where it's my fault. I should have had someone come over and feed the fish, but on normal circumstances they should be fine for a few days without food. I turned off all the lights, I closed the curtains and everything to make sure that their metabolisms would slow down a little bit, so they wouldn't run out of food and run out of energy too quickly. Because I don't want them to die. I don't want to run that risk. But and 2 or 3 days isn't gonna do much. But the second they got ick, it just, their immune systems couldn't fight it off at all. So for some of them, it spread super quickly. Like the flowerhorn, that was one of them. The flowerhorn hadn't eaten in a while because I had originally had him in the big 150, but then he was kind of getting beat up, so I decided to move him to the 180 to see how he would do in there. And if he didn't do well there, I was going to move him again. And so this was the trial run, and he ended up dying because I faster than all the other fish, because I don't think he was eating very well. Then just nothing was going well for him. Oh, I also just realized I think the blue acara is also dead, which is really sad because that was the only African fish, and I wanted to show you guys in one of the future videos how you can have South American, Central American, African cichlids all in one tank, as long as you do it right and as long as you keep close eye on them, because that can go wrong. That can go very wrong. But if you do it right, I mean, it's all right. You can do that kind of stuff without too much difficulty. Like, I have Oscars with a blue Acara and it was totally fine. But I guess I'll have to wait on that one. So I guess right now I'm gonna show you guys a little clip of what's left. So the water is very tinted blue because I've been putting in the ick treatment, trying to save the fish. But like, if you can see the upside down catfish right here, his eyes are glossed over. He's all torn up from the ick. You can see on the Oscar little white dots everywhere. On this Oscar, yep. Let's see if it'll focus on him. But like, he's looking alright. He doesn't look like he's going to die. That's Jack in the back right there. I think he might survive, but let's see. Like, they're all ready for food, which is good. That's really good news. Like, a fish like that may not survive. Not quite sure at the moment. The sucker fish are doing fine back there. They actually look really okay. Yeah, here's the blue Acara that just died. That's super sad. I'm gonna have to take him out. I also just ran out of ick treatment, so I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna have to go grab some more. But I mean, look at how empty the tank is now. Lost so many fish. And it's really sad to say, but I really think that this guy's going to die too. I really loved that upside down catfish. Looks so cool. But he's been kind of struggling, but I mean, he's been surviving so far, so you never know, he could survive. But I really highly doubt it. My guess is he's going to be dead in the morning. So there's the tragedy for you guys, and I'm really sad. It's really sad to show you guys this, but I don't want anyone to think that they're alone when this kind of stuff happens. This happens to the best of us. Professionals go through this all the time too. They might leave for a little while and come back and something's gone wrong. But I'll do what I can to save him, guys. I really will. I'm trying so hard. But as you can see over here, Frank's doing just fine. He's loving it in his tank. He's ready for some food. That's good news. I'm really happy to see that he's still alive and doing well. He's healthy. No ick. He looks super healthy. His nipple hump's getting bigger, which is just wonderful, and I'm really excited to see what happens. So now, guys, this is where we get into the interesting news, and I don't quite know what to do. I have some ideas that I'm going to propose to you guys, and I want you to tell me what you think I should do. I'm not quite sure yet, so please help me out. So a while back, I had said to myself, I was like, wow, look at all the moved sand. Looks like breeding is going to happen over here. But I had just put these two in. I mean, like, these are all fairly new fish. I didn't think anything was really going to happen within, 2 weeks of having the fish in here. And then I came back and I noticed these two guarding this big rock over here. All the other fish are kind of crowded in this corner. And then I looked really closely and I said, look at that. There are eggs all over that rock. If you can see that, look at how many eggs. Oh, thank you. Thank you, fish. There's going to be, guys, there's going to be a lot of red devil babies right there. So I don't really know what to do at this point, because I don't quite have the space for them for a long period of time, I could put them in the 29 gallon for now, or I could let the natural cycle go and let the fish slowly pick at the other fish, but then these two are going to be super protective. Fish are going to get beat up. It's kind of risky on my end. Or I could take these two fish out for a little bit, let the other fish eat the babies, and then put them back in. I don't quite know what to do at this point, because I honestly think that these parents might be able to protect the fish or the babies very, very well against these guys, just because he is super dominant. He's been always the dominant fish in this tank for the last 2 weeks, so he's been controlling it all. And then she's also super feisty, so I think I need to assess this very carefully. I don't want any of my fish to get hurt, and I don't want to sacrifice the fish for these little tiny babies that haven't even grown into big fish yet. So maybe I let them hatch, put them in this 29 gallon tank down here, and then sell them. But I mean, selling them is going to be difficult. I don't know. You guys tell me. Tell me what I need to do for this. So guys, in other news, I'm going to be getting out another video. There we go. Getting out another video for you guys coming up shortly. I'm going to be getting a new betta fish. One of my friends from school, her sister, is getting rid of her fish, and so she asked if I would love to take in a new betta, and I said of course, that'd be so awesome. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna go pick it up, and then I'll have a video out for you guys shortly. So yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know anything about this betta fish yet, but depending on like the conditions of the betta fish, I might want to stick him down in the 20 gallon. Otherwise, if the fish has been living by itself for so long, then I'll just keep him in his regular tank, see how he does, and I'll take you guys on that journey, and I hope you guys stay tuned for that. So if you guys want to see more successful fish, see new fish in this 180, see all the rest of these fish survive, then please drop a like. The more support means the more love we have for them, because this is I was devastated when I got home. That was like the worst thing to come home to, guys, is a whole bunch of dead fish. And sadly that happens. But so I really love your guys' support in this adventure, so if you guys could drop a like, subscribe, turn on the post notification, comment names for these fish, comment what you think I should do about the new red devil babies, because I really don't know and I need you guys' help. Yeah, other than that, all the fish are good other than in that 180. So again, I really don't know what happened, but I think the Oscars are gonna survive. I think some of the Jack Dempseys are gonna survive, and I think that the suckerfish are gonna survive, or the Plecostomus. I don't know, but I think we'll be okay for that. I'm sorry for such a sad, depressing video, guys, but like, I know it's only my second video, and already we're going downhill. But I needed to show you guys this and share my experiences with you, because this is an open channel. So I really hope you guys enjoy learning more about fish. If you do, please subscribe, and we'll get started on some new things soon.